Hi, this is Hair Peace for You. Welcome to my channel. I thank you so much for stopping by. And I want to say up front, if you find this content that I'm going to speak about valuable, and if you like what I'm saying to you, please share my content, subscribe to the channel, and if you like it, hit me with a like, and I will be so appreciative. Today I want to just touch bases on the process of having regular service on these lace wigs. Again, you may not know. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I have alopecia, and so I get a lot of lace wig tips, tidbits, and nuggets, and crystals and diamonds, whichever way you want to put it. So I have been doing the lace wigs, installing them, wearing them for this 2025 make about 18 years. And I'm in the birds area and they little sanctuary, so you're going to hear them. And they just singing and singing. So I hope they're not interrupting what I'm talking about. But anyway, I wanted to talk about healthy hair. And cleanliness is the key to healthy hair and your health and your wig, your longevity of your wig. Now, it seems like lace wigs is not a fad. They are not going out of style. They are not going away anytime soon because they're so convenient. They're so nice when installed properly. And people like me who have alopecia, they make you look natural. It makes it look like you have hair, so that it's not as much insecurity as it used to be back in the day when you somebody had to wear a wig or weave or anything. It looks so wiggy and weavy. And so I'm glad that you're not having that look like Aunt Bertha, have that your aunt's look of wearing a wig. So they're not going away anytime soon. But you do have to have regular service. I get a lot of people that come and they have no desire to take care of the hair underneath the wig. No desire at all. And you have to keep both. In order for your hair to grow, you have to keep your hair clean on a clean canvas. Now, I remember, you might have too, depending on your age. Back in the day, we used to think that if your hair was dirty, it'll grow a lot better. I'm not feeling that, and we believed that back in the day, but it's so much bacteria that gets built up when you don't wash your hair and you have to dandruff. It stops actually the growth process. The follicles get jammed up and clogged up from the dandruff, from the dirt, from the grease, from the grime, from the bacteria. So you have to keep your scalp clean so your hair can grow through that properly. Same thing with the wigs. Well, we know the wigs, of course, can't grow, but you still have to keep them clean because the bacteria and the dirt and the grease from your scalp goes into the wig, and then the bacteria, dirt, and grease from the outside elements gets into your wig and goes into your scalp. So it's a lose-lose if you don't keep either one clean. You must keep both your hair clean underneath. Get regular service. Go back and get your wig taken off and put back on. Wash, condition, braid it down, whatever your stylists do. And the same thing with your wig. Get your wig service. That way you can keep the longevity of your wig, because they would last, well, a good one. They would last like about over 2 years. I've seen them last so much longer. I mean, when you have multiple wigs, you can switch them out and you don't have to concentrate and traumatize one wig. So you can have them and they'll last a lot longer than just having one wig. But my suggestion is to keep your wig clean with regular service. Use the products that you would use on your own hair because it's human hair. Now, if it's mixed hair or synthetic or blended hair, you might have some problems because you end up with a cat on your neck and it's going to do some crazy stuff if it's not 100% human hair. And then it depends on the culture of the hair, if it's Brazilian, if it's Yaqui, Peruvian, Chinese, things like that. If you know the culture of the hair, then you can use a particular products for that type of hair. But your hair underneath, you have to keep that clean. And I would say maybe no longer than 3 to 4 weeks to change your wig out. Now people will be like, what? I paid this much to get my wig installed and I gotta go back in 3 weeks to get it taken off. Well, I guess it depends on your situation. It depends on your hair. It just depends on your whole dynamic. But I would say if you already have hair loss, already have thinning hair, already kind of hopeless, already have alopecia, already bald, then if you don't care, you don't care. I get that. And because some people take better care of their wigs than they do their own hair because their hair is gone. So I get that. I can relate to that. But I still can't relate to the fact that you still can wash whatever's underneath. Whether you are balding, thinning hair, patches, whatever's going on, no edges, you still can wash the hair underneath. Because your scalp and stuff need love too. Even though there's no hair, even though it seems hopeless, your scalp underneath your wig, your hair underneath your wig, the situation underneath your wig still needs love too. Now, if you're still in the process of trying to grow your hair and you just got your wig is just a protective style, now you know you definitely need to keep your hair just as clean and nice as the wig. You go for regular wash, condition, treatments, braid it down. Some people hair too short to braid. Whatever the stylists do to you, you have to go back on a regular basis to keep your hair growing, to keep that momentum. Don't stop the process because it have a natural growth process. And if you stagnant it's already covered up with the wig. So if you keep it stagnant and smothered by not changing it off, changing your wig like you're supposed to, and then there's dirt under there, and there's sweat under there, there's oil under there, there's sometimes greasy. Some people have oily skin, some people have dry skin, they have psoriasis and dandruff real bad. You have all that going on under your wig, but on the outside you have your wig on, you're cute, you don't see all that. So I would suggest just do both. When you get your wig done, do your hair. You'd be surprised how some people, they want the wig done and they don't want you to touch their hair, and that's a problem. That is a problem. So I just wanted to stop in and just throw that nugget out, that in order to have the key to healthy hair and a natural looking wig is to keep both of them maintained by regularly washing your hair and getting it, clean underneath. Have a nice canvas to work with, a platform I should say, and your wig as well. Go back and let your wig get serviced, get all the glue out. If you get it sewn on, take the sewing out, wash it, condition it, reset it. If you want to curl it, whatever you do, whatever type of wig you have. I just wanted to share that. And again, if you find this information helpful to you, I would love to hear from you and know what kind of experiences you had. Do you take care of your wig regularly? Some people think when you buy these wigs and you wear them for maybe a month or so, they throw them away. No, you can wash these wigs are supposed to be able, if they're human hair, you're supposed to be able to wear them, take them off, wash them, reset, and put them back on if you have the right stylists that know how to do. Not everyone knows how to do. A lot of people like to just put it on brand new, but you can, I'm not saying supposed to, you can reset these wigs and take them off and clean them and put them right back on just like they're new. And I do it all the time. In fact, that's what I do. But some people don't know how to do that, and some people didn't know that they could take and reuse these wigs over and over again. Just like the track hair. Remember when we used to get sew-ins all the time? We would take that hair out and stretch that hair out and brush it out and wash that hair again, condition it, hang it out to dry, and reuse the sew-in hair. You can do the same thing with the lace wigs, okay? So again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a very, very, very blessed day.